So maybe it was just pressure. A terrifyingly good kick for the Orcs. Full strength on the line. When they give us our skills back. Oh wow! Kaz turn 1. On block guard. 4 strength carrier, pretty good. Strong arm carrier, really strong arm. Really strong arm carrier. Got a blodge every day of the week. But cleared the LOS, made the ball safe. That's pretty good. Dauntless Blitzer, I do like Dauntless. For this exact situation, you don't really want to commit 3 men to make a block on a 4 strength guy. And so, like, towards the end of a build, I really do, on like a Blitzer or someone with block, I really do like Dauntless. Look, it's not bad, but it's just not something you really want to do with a low mobility team. Like, it's nice to have it as the option if you do manage to get a double stat on a Blitzer or a Runner and attempt dwarf 1-turners, or the 2-turn scoring play. So it's fine in that regard. So I don't hate accurate, but to take strong arm on a double, I think that's a bit of a waste. Like, I would go dodge and pass. Dodge on doubles and pass on normals. And the pass is better than strong arm. And isn't a doubles. Yeah, well look, it's tough, isn't it? A 4-strength runner that when it got kick on him. Like 4-strength blodge runners are the dream. Anti-war dancer. Strong arm helps your passing plays. Takes 1 off the dice required on a yellow or more pass. 6 square or more. Yeah, but as for the Orcs, started like crazy. Plenty of guard, movement sweeper, acting as a ball carrier. Ag4, that'll get anywhere. And does have a stand firm 4 strength option. No Juggernaut on the Dwarves, so the sideline, and I think the sideline favours the Orcs heavily, in that they are stronger and have more guard, even though they're currently down a man. Eight weeks, Ed. 8 weeks. Natural armor break on an AV9. Pylon for 6. Wow. No, Ed. You know, look, when Black Orc clears Blitzer, Stand Firm Guard's gonna entirely, totally lock any sideline play. You know, unless there's pals. I do really like that Stand Firm pickup. And I think, unless I'm absolutely tripping balls, oh, no bench. Oh, 1 in 9, unlucky. Single stand firm for the Dwarves. It's a computer. It's a computer, Raspberry Crepes. Computer. Oh, really? Bundles. Shit team that no one wants like Camry, with a tolerable team like Chaos Dwarves. Yeah, look, with this 2-man base contact, I guess due to the turnover, able to rotate the Orcs to the left. Count the guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 guard. 5 guard for Dwarves isn't that fantastic. Orcsies with 1, 2, 3... 4? 5. Potentially 5. So I think the Orcs would, without a doubt, win the Bash War. Had it not been for the Kaz and this KO. So, Sid a little banged on here. So he greedy rolled a push and then got punished with a both down skull. Then to a double skull. But I get the play, wanting to reroll to get the stand firm guy out in front. That makes sense. So I don't hate it. But any greedy roll is a greedy roll and should be avoided. Favorable matchup with 4, I guess, 4 and 4. Not really favorable then, is it? Oh man, 1Ds. Would have freed up a blitzer. I guess 1D for a push gets the stand firm blodge in a good spot. Guard messes up the Troll Slayer a little, but has 2 assists to cancel, potentially 3. So the Troll Slayer can have a couple of goes at the stand firm. Seems to be a movement busted stand firm and not a niggle, so that's not even bad. Wow! Three removals by turn 4. Yeah, look, that's the drive secured. And the best news is, I've forgotten who won. So, oh, no, I just remembered. Shame. Yeah, that's good. A lot of people, a lot of new coaches would have potatoed down, but as you fall blodging out, is tagged by tackle, but that's easily cleared. He's just got to get dwarf standing. Orc standing, I should say. And create things like this, the favourable matchup, where you know, blocks have to be made without people standing up to free those people to get them to stand up. Oh man, bunch of 1D successes there. Good spot at the end of the turn for the dwarves. Almost every orc on the ground. But guard blocking Black Orc, a reasonably safe play to make. But just on pushes, not freeing the Black Orc, so good use of guard to try and create a 2-for-1. Natural KO, man devils it back to 2. Doesn't dodge from tackle with the success. And open men, especially open, very mobile men, lets Koolaid react to Sid's likely cage. Lost a bit of tempo, but 4 strength people in the right spot. So here's the thing, with the 3-men disadvantage that happened, you know, 2 turns ago, the dwarves have set up, you know, good single-man situations. And yeah, there's 3 open, you know, very amazing orc positionals that can react, but it is only 3. Wow, a GFI! Double GFI! I don't know about that, Jeff. Wow. I'm pretty sure he was sacked if it was a GFI fail. I don't think I like that at all, even remotely. Maximum greed. Getting rewarded. On not a power. He was 1 dice on the ball. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. On the power here, which had to be a power because it's a blodge longbeard. The 4 strength guard gets the assist on the push here. Has a 2 die on the ball. Yeah, absolutely. That was really risky, and I hate it. You know, needlessly risky stuff like that. When up, 2 men. You just don't need to be doing that sort of stuff. Only up 1. Oh man, Apo fail. Last reroll on turn 5. Makes the... oh, what, for a dodge and a block? I guess the block is sort of needed to at least make it a block, even on a push. Tags the other Longbeard. No, needed to follow! Alright, let's make a quick assessment here. Orcs at no rerolls. Dwarf scoring any time, no reroll. Orc scoring in 3. Not super hard, with super steroided blitzers. But he's got no super passing plays. Yeah, dwarves are slow. I don't know what inducements they've got. It was something into a miss next game. But look, if everyone comes back... oh, and look, heat could take a huge effect on either coach. This GFI, to get in front to at least make it a block, only mattered if this guy Longbeard couldn't assist to make it 2. So 2 for a push into a touchdown is the play for the dwarf to score. Had he not rerolled the GFI, it's just a walk in, which isn't much different, and it's safe to say that Sid really doesn't want it to score on turn 6, even with a no reroll Orc. It wouldn't be bad. It's probably what even might happen, just because it isn't that bad with no rerolls. And so in that case, not burning the reroll, being on the ground, the dwarf then looks at the Orc and says, right, you got 3 turns and a reroll, sure hands pick up, moving 8 squares. Is that reroll really important? It's not. Similarly, if you are going to go to the effort of stopping the score and burning a reroll, follow up to tag it, so it's not an easy 2 dice. If this followed up to tag it, what would the play be? Open Blitzer? Open Longbeard? Maybe if he had followed... guard gets applied. 2D blitz. Blitzer assists. 2D block for a push, and he is in. But it's at least a sequence rather than 1 die or 2 die for a push. So I guess it's Sid's gamble. Could be runner for the power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a tolerable cage. Still risk getting screened then. Tell you what, no rerolls, I'd be pretty happy scoring. Let's look for a safe play then. It's just double tagging won't be enough. 3 move Orcs gets out. Depends on the armor, Endless. But it's usually... it's 46 or more, isn't it? In my channel description there's a quick reference sheet which tells you the injury rolls for the D65, 68, 65, 68 or 65, whichever it is. You know what? Guard. Here. Here. 2D power. 4 strength. Tell you what, I would score. I don't think that's something that will absolutely definitely have the ball safe on pushes. Unless it's something really dumb, like a handoff to a blitzer. That's a 1 in 9. It could be the handoff to the blitzer. Maybe that would be how you'd stall. So you'd first have to tag the 8 move guy. You wouldn't have to tag the 8 move guy. Oh boy. Maybe that's it. Willy-nilly tag. Handoff to blitzer. And then walk in on turn 8 because no one can catch you. Would you risk a 1 in 9 though? Dodge and score? Well no, the scoring play is assist, 2 die for a push. or assist. Yeah, no, I think it'd be assist 2 die for a push that couldn't be a 1 in 9. So it would technically be a 1 in 9 failure state. But to stall, 1 in 9 to stall, to definitely only give the Orcs 1 turn. Let's see what happens. I think I pointed out 2 really good options. He's just scoring then. Fair enough. I think it'd be amazing, Ed. But then they would never sell any DLC, because the community would just make everything. Every league option, every race, every star player, every inducement. Orcs have a Babe. Dwarves do not. 1 heat for the Dwarves, 1 heat for the Orcs, but it took away the 8 move guy. 8 move guy was the one that really needed to be on the field to score in 3. But still an Agi 4 option for a pass. A 4 strength lodge option for the score. It's not out of the picture. But if Koolaid scores here, which still shouldn't be too tough in 3 turns. Yeah, look, bang down the LOS and then just cage here. Runners should probably also be on the outside as they cover more ground. But that's it. Bang down the LOS. Cage within scoring range for... Oh, it's a 5 move blitzer! Ooh. If he's going the cage route then, it should go to the number 15 blitzer. So Agi 4 to number 15. This Blackhawks 2's for a power. And Blackhawks are just too slow. I reckon the lineman might need to be free. Oh boy. Rain to boot. Oh man, use the outside Orc. The outside Black Orc should have been screening. I don't like the defense, as it allows the Orcs to cage in scoring range. Maybe it wouldn't have happened if 8 move guy wasn't on the field, but 8 move guy standing, you know, here in a cage is technically already in on almost any direction. Caging more midfield allows you to cover more directions, which the Dwarves can't cover. If there is a cage, doing it midfield is good. But this is not far forward enough to get in immediately. So there's going to be more dice. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy, moving away. So it'll be a short pass into a 4+ catch. Yeah, but no, this setup doesn't really stop anything. And you know you only need to worry about blitzers. And you don't even really need to worry about this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, look, probably worth playing around the GFIs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, good enough. So he's realised that there's very limited scoring options without the 8 move. So Pommer Blodger with tackle Pom. And then he doesn't score. And so then it's just this last number 15 blitzer. With the stun, I 100% wouldn't have piled on. Blitzer standing, super important. At the moment this is a push. This is a shit screen. Men could have rotated, or could still. Like this Black Hawk, blitzing to rotate. Double guard could almost go a half cage. There's no other guard relevant. Muffed it. Doesn't score. Rip. Yeah, look, men's in a line on the Mighty Blow guy. Double guard. and no guard comes across because they're all tied up. So at best case, it would be 1 dice into 2 dice. Rephrase, red dice with the runner making the blitz. Now it's still red? No, 1. Because he's not the 4 strength. If the 4 strength was standing in an eye cage marked by guard, red for the Troll Slayer. Yeah, exactly. He knew that the only thing that was happening was the Mighty Blow. Maybe then, maybe Mighty Blow goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. And then the Troll Slayer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Like, might struggle. But yeah, with the movement guy out, the only scoring option was a blitzer, and by stunning the blitzer on the previous turn, it was only the Mighty Blow guy who was only going to be potatoing and only ever going to be exposed. Wow, really? With dwarves more likely to be KO'd than well, rephrase it, that's not even relevant. KOs on turn 8 gives a guy with a babe an extra shot at turning up. So you're really only fouling then for a 10, and a foul for a 10 is significantly worse than a foul for anything else, for a removal. And so, yeah, on a middling result that was maybe slightly favouring the Orcs, Orc gets sent off. KO just comes back anyway. But yeah, no, that was definitely not the thing to do, fouling on turn 8. Down to 10 as a result. Yep, down a man because of a foul. Rephrase, a foul that had to be a Kaz. I can have a quick gander. Yep, dropping frames. It might just be a temporary thing. Hopefully it'll be a temporary thing, I don't have to do anything. But yeah, we just dropped 4,000 frames. But it seems to be still. No, we just did it again. Let's close some stuff. Well, that's annoying. Alright, I'm dropping them left and right now. Press 1 if you want the immediate or quick restart of OBS, or 2 if you don't care, and you're just going to wait for it to go. Yeah, they did. So far I've almost dropped 1% frames now. I can't remember what 3 was on Extarant. Alright. In all this frame panicking, I've missed out on what's actually happened. Fair enough. Well, aggressive play from the Dwarvesies. I mean, that power of 4 strength allowing the 6 move 4 strength. I wonder if you can tag this Black Orc. Oh man. Sid playing pretty risky. But I mean, I guess big pressure could almost tempt Orky into scoring. Well, not really, but the best way to punish the over-aggression is just by running downfield. Pretty tempting against orcs. Dwarves. Yeah, and this is just going to be dicey scattered play. Oh boy. Tackle taking a reroll, a valuable reroll, down to 1 on turn 10 in an overtime format. Important enough though, as you got to get the 4 strength guy off the carrier, and who better to do it with than the 4 strength guy. I think blocks are made to make it attempt to have happened without dodge. And then 4+ pick up in the rain, not even safe. Nails it. And I guess a good enough cage. This will be 1 square short. Yeah, dwarves, 1 square short, who would have thought? Oh, with that success, a standing longbeard and a run around the outside. It's a long walk around the outside. Oh, he can't even do it. The 5 strength Black Orc. I was going to say if he could move the block for a push. Blitzer then comes through. Oh, he's doing it! Red die for a push to get the blitz on the carrier. Balls deep from Sid. Got to be careful down the right. But I guess double sweeper. And so I think Koolaid should look at this double sweeper like I did in the game I just had and say, right, he is so shit scared of me getting downfield. I'm going to make safe 2-die blocks, keep the ball safe, bang orcs down, pile on every turn, feign a threat in that, feigning that you could just be running downfield. And he's going to leave those 2 men downfield, having himself 2 men down for the drive, which will mitigate some of the removals that have already happened. Yeah, exactly, it's crazy Viper. I don't like it at all. You got to have faith in your orc screen. Admittedly, 8-move blitzers are scary for dwarves, in that you can be fully out-potatoed, but as long as you're anywhere, even just here, being here discourages, a cage here. And you're still going to catch him anywhere, as long as you're not, as long as you're within 2 squares of him, either side, you're still going to catch him. Options once again on a Black Orc. To allow a block on the carrier. So like, even red, rephrase, assist 1 for a push. I guess it'd still just be a 1 on the carrier. Rerolling both downs. Hot diggity. Oh, hey, Snowtoad. Wow, long time no see. I don't know about this extra long beard. So with stand firm, it's going to make the block to clear really, really hard. But so it's really safe to say that the Black Orc's going to clear. And the ball will just attempt to rotate. But good spot for stand firm for sure. I streamed yesterday or the day before Snowtoad. Why you have to be mad? 40 days or so? Oh man. Blocking the stand firm guy gets a success. Oh, and a removal. Makes up for that foul. Oh, they stopped acting up? Good. I'm just going to blame Twitch servers. And I think he now, the Orc now has guard. Doesn't have guard in a good spot. No. It's been 3 turns of maneuvering to get the 4 strength off the other 4 strength. This now frees a lineman to be relevant, so his offense will be a little more secure. This could be a blitz on the lineman to chain the man up. It is exactly that. Oh, needed to follow. Does he have a square? Doesn't have a square! Oh, maybe he used all his movement. 100% should have followed. Oh, maybe he wants the runner as a sweeper. It's not strictly needed. Good play from Sid. I did call it before it happened, so I'm also the greatest. But I really like it. Oh, in an overtime format, re-rolling a dodge. He's up by 1. He doesn't really need to risk it. Ball on the ground. Sure hands guy thoroughly tied up. There's an Orc then with 1 reroll picking up the ball in the rain. Well marked, that's going to be hard to clear. And all that's really happened by putting that blitzer there is he's given a chain onto the ball for a better scatter. Away from 2 dwarves. Oh, Night Scar. I don't like that blitzer reroll. I like the dodge, but not the reroll. Stand firm. Not doing a thing. Worst part is, full strength will have to dodge to hit the blitzer. No, that would be silly. Blitz for a push with a carrier. 75% pickup. That's much better. I guess these 4 strength guys just mirror each other and sit there like derps. Picked up the ball! And looks pretty safe. Random Kaz. Damn, looking pretty rough for Sid. Down 4. First action 1D. I do not believe it, Jeff. The all-in play. Gets it. So failed the pickup, but then caught the scutter. What a champ. 4 strength ball carrier. Sid was so done had he not made that play. That extra Kaz on the Troll Sarah I think was enough. Had the dodge failed, 8 move is just home and hosed, with people free to tie everyone up. Orc was 100% scoring had he not made the dodge for the power. Both coaches out of rerolls in the pouring rain. Wow, this random Kaz, holy shit. At least it's somewhat going both ways. And so the Dwarf's feeling it a little more because he didn't have a bench. Yeah, even just stand firm knocked over where you needed a knockdown, otherwise the push wouldn't have been enough. Yeah, absolutely. The 4 strength runner dodge into attempt to pick up. Well, not nice, wasn't that hard. But yeah, if he didn't do it and succeed, Orcsy was standing here, and no one was stopping him. Now it's a little bit harder. Sure hands pick up. Unbelievable. Yeah, it is. It's strange though. Almost. Oh wow. As early removals, well, the 1 early removal and KO, or 2, that the, oh wow, alright. Well, that drive's over. Overtime! No reroll, overtime. 2 KOs could wake up, Olmec could be down 4, Olmec could be down 1. Orc down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down 1. So up 3. Orc up 3. And in terms of people lost too, it was mostly the guard, wasn't it? Yeah. Bombers, Sandfirms, Full Strength, Dauntless. I don't see, just on those removals alone, I don't see the Dwarf winning this. It's pretty brutal too, considering, you know, insignificant amount of Mighty Blow. A single pylon blitzer, I don't think it was even mostly him. Rip Sid. Alright, so another thing to do. When you're in a situation where your ball carrier is absolutely safe and absolutely no one can hit it, doesn't matter where he is as long as no one can hit it or tag it, you're cool. What you then do is not let people one dice you. Especially when you're up a million men. So yeah, 4 strength tagged. Tagged by 4 strength. This guy, not really sure what he's doing. He's definitely not getting handed off to in the rain without a reroll. Just standing here, just not doing too much. I can't remember where he came from, but maybe he could have come along and not allowed this to be a 1 dice. Maybe. But that's something to think about, because there's nothing more annoying, even if it's in the first half, or the second half if there's an overtime, than letting people make willy-nilly blocks on you that you could otherwise make red. I think that's something to think about. Oh man. It's a Kaz here. No. Alright, KO roll will be pretty important. And then who receives? I think for the Dwarf to be even remotely in this, he needs to have both KOs wake up and receive. Ooh, they both woke up. Still turn 16. Not actual overtime yet. Could be alright. Right in potato 4 strength. Not even hard. We could see the strong arm throw to a blitzer. Wow, don't like this. Good. Alright, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess good enough. Yeah, movement guy is going to be needed for overtime. 4 strength guys will be needed for overtime. I'll just swap 4 strength guy and Mighty Blow guy because the Dauntless Palm Blitz can come from anywhere on not a riot. There's no reason to leave him exposed. Swap those boys out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably back 1 square so that the Dwarf Pommer can't hit people without GFIs, and you're still close enough to react to a riot. This is like being back, but just not being back far enough. You might as well just set up normally. Throw a rock, oh man. I reckon it should tell you what the throw a rock would have been, who it would have hit. And yeah, since launch, it's been that variable, you know, $ player name, rather than actual player names, and that is just a localization error. Doesn't even matter, but it's one line of code in a rephrase, not even code. It's a single line in a text file that they would just have to change. Oh, it's under the red line. Doesn't it just say player 1, player 2? It doesn't actually give you the guy's name. It's like, hey, we could code this and put a big cross in the front, and then just say, yeah. Shame. Orcs receive. Well, that's probably game then. 7 dwarves aren't stopping anyone. So guarding Black Orcs on the line to tie up the line, guarding Black Orcs on the blitzers. Probably not even all of them. I reckon a lineman. The 5's yep. You don't really care about the odd 2-die block. Maybe 5 strength, normal guy, or even just 2 normal guys and a lineman. Even 4 strength lineman. Probably still want 4 strength lineman over. Normal lineman on the LOS. Lock him down, man him up. Easy game.
Wow.
Oh, Carlo Ancelotti, easiest 100 points of your life. I always thought Carlo Ancelotti was a race car driver. That's the other thing too, doesn't need to rush it. 8 turns is plenty of time. Safe moves, 2-die blocks. Breaking the ball, I like it. I don't know if playing keep-away is the one. With so many extra men, equal guard, and an 8 move guy, you don't really need to be scared of 7 dwarves. Sid and his 7 dwarves. Yeah. You with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 full strength guys on the field versus 7 dwarves. Single man mark, or blocking a mana that gives you single man marking. And they're just making red dies on you. And if a dwarf can only make a red die or a dodge, you're usually feeling pretty confident. Absolutely. Oh, baby. What? I wouldn't have hated the run on potatoing, well not potatoing, but just running down, even tagging it. Pick up probably not worth as in 1 in 4, an orc could catch it. Just tagging it dictates the blitz. Oh, these guys are never doing anything for the rest of the game. Getting tied up, not the one. So the orc's got his all mans, even with even with the double skull. Oh man! Where did all those greedy rerolls go that I criticised? I can't remember. I think they were blocks for pushes. Mainly from the dwarf. I don't recall now. But this is why you don't burn rerolls in an overtime format in the second half on anything but a double skull. So yeah, I can't remember who did the really silly stuff. I think it was Sid. Sid played to deny the overtime. And spent the rerolls. Oh, it was the orc? I don't remember. Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, it is. Like, the GFI is succeeding. Makes him do this blitz and then freeze the guy? Maybe it's a dodge instead. No one had tackle. Dodge to assist, blitz to clear, and then pick up failure. So yeah, like, pretty dicey. Oh no, no. This is just rolling dice now, guitar bot. Oh, baby. Oh, baby! Niggled. So he won't be available next match, and if he does manage to win, a niggled Pommer, getting fouls for sure. Sure hand's not sure enough, would have picked it up if it wasn't in a tackle zone. Unbelievable. But I mean, the removals have been pretty outrageous, and when there aren't many men on the field to make a proper defense, the games usually do digress into dodgy shit. But these removals have just been insane. Orcs and dwarves, even though there has been a lot of basing and a lot of blocks thrown, really probably shouldn't expect this to have happened. I've played an entire game against a dwarf with claw palm everywhere, and done less than that. Ooh! Made the 5+. Wow, they dodged a 5+. Hold up, that can't have been right. Alright, so the blitz to clear, fair enough. Extra man for when the pickup fails, fair enough. Alright, so this was a dodge, was it? Had the 2-die on the sure hands. Longbeard tied up, other Longbeard tied up, open Black Orc for next turn. Plenty of time on the clock with high movement guy. I think, look, the Orc's in such a dominant position that I think just making a 2-die on the runner, I mean, red die for a push into a bad scatter is about the only risk. It is a blitz on the runner, so they're both Agi 3, but I think it's a lower risk than a dodge into the Shorehand's pickup. So Shorehand's pickup, 3 and 8, scattered to someone that could scatter to a dwarf in an unmarked position, and dodge into 5+ Shorehand's pickup with even with the Shorehands. I don't reckon he needed to. I reckon just a safe 2-dice block. Push him behind a Black Orc. Lineman can just stay, not really relevant, and in this cluster, you can see just how dominant the Orc position is. In that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can deal with the 2 Agi 3 guys, and everyone else pretty much tied up and screened away. So I think, yeah, just making the block, everything else is then a 1-die. Blitz to free the sure hands the next turn, and then go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 8, 8. Enter away, and this 5+ pickup, that could have been a 4+. Just had really bad value states in that he fails the pickup, lands here, and, red for a push, runners away. I really didn't like this blitz. This dodge into pickup. Oh man. Gaunt's fails for pushes. It is not a guard blitzer. They just 1 down the carry with the runner. Oh, pals him! No way! That could have been the runner that was on the ground. Then I guess it's blitzer 1D. Fair enough. And now easiest chain of your life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plenty of time.
Wow.
Alright, unless he makes these blocks in the double skulls, plenty of time. Making him 3 dice, that's nice. Only needs to make 1. And he's right, nothing else matters. Make this dodge shit. Good. Alright, and now, after 6 turns of a bit of shenanigans, admittedly 2 were double skulls, but, not saving the reels for relevant stuff. Not too much sympathy, but has now finally secured it. But hot diggity damn. Easiest 100 points of your life. Beaver on fire. I think in these knockout matches, if there is like 50% higher than average KOs, like there is in this game, I think you should just do a rematch or re-race Kaz. Congrats to Wild Blue, but bad luck. It's the dream. Yeah, pretty much. Making safe moves, moving people around. Yeah, I guess so. Fair enough, I like it. By having the 4 strength guard, you're making a long bleed 4+ to go 1, 2, 3, 4 double GFI. And that's just so likely to happen. So by moving the 4 strength and not blitzing with it, gets in the way to have that, because you know, you can still double skull on any block. So yeah, moving the guided tag and then making a risky blitz. Whereas had he blitzed with the 4 strength guy and got the double skull, the long beard then sacks him. So it's a good idea to tag the 1 threat first. So yeah, like good ordering there. And gets the game as a result. Next level armor breaks. Look, there were a shit ton of blocks thrown. They were heavily manned, so not super surprising, but still super surprising. Five Kaz on Dwarf from 76 blocks. Yes, what, twice as likely as it should be? Oh, actually, that's... No, they're not all piling on Mighty Blow. But yeah, no, look, 2% of blocks, 2.8% of blocks should be a Kaz. Did have a Mighty Blow pile-on option. I don't think the pile-on really removed anyone ever, but that's a poor way to look at post-match stats.